Okay, so, as promised, my travel log. Right, well, I got up early on the morning of the 19th, and I went to Heathrow without incident. Checked in, went through customs, and hung around for ages, and decided that the people in the airport thought I was crazy, etc. And I was then told that my flight that was scheduled to leave at 12:35 was not going to leave until 2:45. Okay, I said, that's fine. I'll just miss my layover. Okay, so, went on this flight. I asked them if they'd move my bags over, and they said yes, of course they would, of course. And so, got on the flight, and about 7 hours later I found myself in Newark. And got off there, went through customs, did the thing, went to collect my bags, no bags. I went up to the baggage people and said, is that it? Like, the carousel? Nothing. No, I've just got my carry-on luggage. I don't know what to do. My phone doesn't work outside of England. I can't phone my parents. I can't phone Meg. I have no way of letting anyone know what's happened to me. And I've missed my connecting flight now. What do I do? So, I go to the front desk, and then I talk to them, and they say, right, you'll have to make a baggage claim when you get to Halifax, which won't be till tomorrow now, because there's no more flights out there this evening. So they put me up in a hotel. I have no money, no way of contacting anyone I know, and, you know, what do I do? Okay, so I got to the hotel and found a guy in a similar situation to me. He was going to Portland, and he actually did have some money, but his flight had been laid over until God knows when. So we ended up at the bar, and we had a few drinks, which turned into a few more drinks, which turned into quite a few more drinks, on an empty stomach. I got up at stupid o'clock that morning and went back to the airport to get on a flight to Halifax. The flight sort of passed without incident. I got here, I filed a baggage claim with the people in Halifax, and they said they'd have to track it with a number. So that's what we did. I was then contacted later on that day saying that the bag I wanted was still in transit from Heathrow to Newark. So what I would have to do was I would have to wait, and they'd have to take it through US customs, where it would be forwarded on to Halifax, where it would go through Canadian customs, and then they'd send it out in the courier to me, which was nice of them, considering. Oh, and by the way, in the meantime, I'd actually met Meg for the first time. Amazing. She's like, for a while we kept just doing this to each other, just to, you know, make things a little bit more familiar. But in any case, the courier was sent out a couple of days later, and after a couple of days in the same clothes, I was starting to smell a bit raw, you know what I'm saying? And so we got the case, and that was great. Then we opened the case, and what do I find? There were 2 bottles of canna beer, which is cannabis beer, which they can't get in Canada. There are a lot of C's in that sentence. Now, one of them had obviously broken in transit and been removed, but all of the canna beer had gone over the clothes, and it it had spilt all over the tea bags that I'd brought with me as well. So it kind of created a rather deadly smelling mixture, which meant that all of my clothes had to go in the wash. So that's what we did. And my bag was full of sort of little green glass shards, which was not nice. But it's all here now, and it was okay. And I'm hoping that that's sort of my fuck-up quota for this particular adventure done.